What is up, you guys? Welcome to trading session number 28. It is Tuesday morning, January 9th. We are looking at the 6-month for our chart on the S&P 500. We are seeing a recovery in the market from, a slight sell-off on the beginning of 2024. That is the 6-month chart. Let's look at the 1 day, 1 minute. So we're looking at the 1 day, 1 minute chart, and it's looking beautiful, guys. We see pre-market kind of sold off a bit, and then as the market opened, we saw it consolidate, and then it just popped. We saw here testing the 200-day here, going right below it, and now popped again. And now same thing, coming back down, meeting that 200-day moving average, and hoping to see a pop again here on the 1 day, 1 minute chart. If we look at the 5 day, we see, quite a recovery, guys. We saw in the market a really, casual sell-off here all last week, and then we saw it really pop here, and that's the boost of technology. So that is the current market condition on the 6-month chart, 1 day, 1 minute chart, and then the 5 day chart there. Let's go back to the 6-month chart here, and let's bring over some news. So we have S&P, cuts earlier losses today as, technology rebounds. We have a rebound in technology as it did sell off last week, created an opportunity for people to come back in and, buy the dip pretty much. S&P 500 trimmed an earlier decline Tuesday, boosted by tech shares. Wall Street looked to regain its footing after a tough start to 2024. We have Nvidia in the news, making an astounding performance here. Nvidia, trading more 2% higher, reaching a fresh all-time high. If I drag this over here, let's go and take a look at Nvidia here. So we have Nvidia right here. Look at this beautiful graph here. We have the 6-month chart, really with the 200-day making consistent uptrend here, and it just popping this last week. And they're popping mainly because of their chip news. And you could find that chip news in the last trading session, but look at that, guys, making all-time highs at 543.25, and it could still run. Let's look at the 1 day, 1 minute on Nvidia. So look at that pop, guys. Really investor confidence in this stock, and it's making great highs. If you look at the 5 day, that is looking great. It was consolidating pretty much all last week until this week, until that chip news came out, and now we're seeing that all-time high that happened with Nvidia. So let's bring back over the news. Tech, the big outperformer for 2023. It did struggle in the beginning of 2024, but we are seeing investor confidence coming back into technology. So we do have investors looking towards the CPI report coming in, and we are looking at a better view for the Federal Reserve, have an idea of what the Federal Reserve is going to do, if it's going to be cutting rates as soon as hopefully March. Could be late as April or May, but we are looking for that this week as well. And that is pretty much the news. Not a lot of changes, just technology really rebounding from early 2024. I will leave this in the description below. We are waiting for that CPI report, and we're going to get a better understanding of what the Federal Reserve is going to do soon with the interest rates. So let's dive into the portfolio now. Update on the Palantir. We are seeing Palantir trading at 1645. We really want to get that, our goal is to get that between 17 and 1790-ish. By January 12th, our strike price of this covered call position. So that is the update on Palantir. We will see what happens by January 12th. That is in this Friday coming up, and we'll see what we do on Monday when we're going to have most likely these shares will not get assigned. We will keep our 100 shares at 1770, and we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do. We might have to do a longer strike price cover call farther out to get a good premium, to wait until Palantir recovers, or we might just wait until that comes back up, until the premiums look better with a shorter strike price, or sorry, shorter expiration date. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and change this back to 6 month. And let's look at what is going for a deal today. We have MGM down 2.81. Doesn't look too good for us to buy here. We have Tesla at 32. That is looking pretty good for us so far. We were looking at that this morning, and so that is on the list for us to buy. What else do we have here? Disney at 40. ExxonMobil, we just bought that yesterday. We have Palantir back up at 50. PayPal got their target price slashed, so they are down on the day a little bit. Ford, we have a 47. I honestly think we're just going to do Tesla, guys. We don't see any other deals, any other RSI indicators on each stock in the 30 range, as I am scanning through these stocks really quickly. And what I'm pretty much doing is looking at the RSI indicator that pretty much tells me if a stock is overbought or oversold. We like to buy at oversold values. We like to, buy the dip. We, buy when the stock is low and then trim when it's high. And, if you look at the RSI, for example, on Meta, you can see when the RSI is at a bottom, that's when the stock's trading at a lower price. So that's pretty much what we use, and we do DCA fractional share strategy. So let's go ahead and lock in Tesla here, guys. We have it at a 33 RSI. That is good for us. That's close enough to oversold values. Let's go ahead and lock in this $10 buy here. We have a buy, order quantity 0.04268. Let's go ahead and lock that in. All right, we just got it at 234.33. Tesla is looking great for a deal right now. Trading below that 200-day moving average. We'll see if it continues to drop more, and then we'll buy more. So that is our trade of the day. Let's see if we want to trim. I don't think we want to trim, guys. We do have Google at a 65. We have it open P&L 54.44. I really want to see it go above that high there at 142.68. I like to see it at 145 before we start trimming. And I know we passed on it when it was at that high in the Santa Claus rally, but we are going to wait, guys. We're going to wait. It is Tuesday, so we're going to wait hopefully tomorrow through Friday. We might try to trim this. We might trim one share. So that is the update on if we want to trim Google or not. I know we've been wanting to do it for the last couple weeks, but right now it looks, tech is looking solid. It's not, RSI is at 65. We'd like to see it at 70 before we start trimming, and we'd like to see this price above 140 or to 145 range, definitely above that high at 142.68. So that is the update of the trim. So Palantir update, covered call. We want to get that price. We want Palantir to get above 1750, in between 1750 and 18. We bought Tesla today, $10 a Tesla, and we are not trimming, but we are looking to trim Google here soon. and then the S&P 500 really rebounding due to the technology boost, and we are looking ahead towards the Federal Reserve trying to see if they want to cut rates, and the CPI report coming out. So that is trading session number 28. We hope you guys have a wonderful day. If you guys are not part of the community yet, go ahead and go over to mogulfellows.com. Check out the membership. Get in the Discord while it is free. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. Hit the outro.